Hey everybody, and welcome to a special catch-up episode.
We're really behind.
Whatever you want to call these. They were bi-monthly, now it's just whenever the hell we have time, which isn't very often. So today, the other day we were at Walmart. A lot of these we found at Walmart. I think the third cereal.
This one I think we got at Albertsons.
Yeah. But the first two I think were probably Walmart exclusive. Yeah. I'm going to guess because... Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have some cereal we're gonna try out.
Yeah, I guess should explain this. We're like potheads, and our guilty pleasure at night is a bowl of garbage cereal or candy in a bowl, you know. So we're always looking for the latest random cereal. And speaking of candy in a bowl, this is what we recently found, and we haven't tried it yet. By the way, we're not sponsored by anybody. But, so I guess we'll pour a bowl of that, and then you can talk about this disappointment.
Yeah, I've talked about this on some of my other pages already, but I mostly got this for the packaging because this is just fucking hilarious, and I don't know why llamas are so in lately. I still kind of do, but I used to have a DeviantArt account, and llamas were always kind of a thing on DeviantArt.
Yeah.
So, but
they seem like they're mainstream now.
I don't know. Llamas are the rage nowadays, so everything's fucked. There were even Christmas llamas this year.
Sweaters with llamas.
Llama Land cereal. The first thing I noticed is I didn't even think they were at first. I'm like, oh, there's that really shitty unicorn cereal. They had that for a while. I'm not sure if it still exists.
It wasn't very good.
No, the gummy candies they made weren't too bad.
Yeah, they're gummy. I think you could still get both of them.
But the cereal tasted like shit, and it looked just like that. So this is the exact same shit in a different packaging.
I think it's slightly different because I feel like the unicorn cereal didn't have a fruit flavor at all, and this one has a slight fruitiness to it.
First, I want you to try that because it's gotta be sour.
Okay.
So do the taste test of the Jolly Ranchers. They good?
It's like Trix with just a slightly more sour. They're not quite as sour as the Sour Patch Kids cereal.
You want a sour cereal? The Sour Patch Kids cereal is very sour.
I don't like it on its own, but if you mix it with like Trix, it's really good.
Or Fruit Loops or anything. If you want to just like kick up your other fruit flavored candy cereal, Sour Patch Kids, which it doesn't even try to lie. It's just cereal based on candy. It knows that it's shit. But you mix it with other fruit cereal. It's pretty good. So this is So now try that, and you tell me that's good cereal.
Well, I didn't say it was good. I just said it had a little bit of a different flavor than the unicorn one.
The flavor lasts for about 0.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the more of them you eat, the less the fruit flavor is there, and it just starts tasting like nothing. Just sugary nonsense. And of course, for like younger kids who really shouldn't be eating, no one should eat this shit, to be honest. But younger kids especially, they want, this is bland and boring. They would like it. Picky eaters that don't like flavor, they would really enjoy this. So Llama Loops. And then of course when I first when I first saw it, I thought it said llama poops. And then they do look like little llama buttholes. The best thing is it says what flavor it is. It's fantastic fruit flavored with glittery sparkles.
That's not glitter or sparkly.
The only thing that's worthwhile about this is the packaging. And there's a bunch of random llama facts on the back.
By the way, when I was looking this up, oh god, what was the other? There was another like stupid animal that they just repackaged it. And it's exactly the same cereal.
Oh yeah, there was another one of these.
What was it?
There was a different box of these, in a different.
And it was the exact same.
Yeah, they weren't even.
thing.
It was just. It looked exactly the same as this, but they said it was a different flavor. Like it said a different kind of nonsense fruit with shimmery sprinkles. Like it was just like they just tried to change it, but they didn't. It was embarrassing. Okay, let's try the Jolly Rancher.
Oh yeah. And then I can talk about. I love this limited edition. So like my favorite cereal is probably Captain Crunch Oops All Berries. So when I saw this, I was kind of happy. This is Chocolate Berry Crunch. It's really good, or at least I really think it's good. I don't know if you liked it. You didn't seem to like this one as much.
It's okay. To me, I didn't really get a lot of the chocolate taste, so
I
it
did.
just tasted like Crunch Berries to me. Maybe if you use chocolate milk.
Ooh,
But of course, I mean, this is not stuff for kids, to be honest.
No,
this is
like our dessert at night once in a great
because
while.
it's just sugar.
It's candy in a bowl with milk.
Real quick, I gotta say about the Jolly Ranchers so far. Hold on, I gotta try a few more here. You can go ahead and talk about that more.
Oh, you say something. Just watch us eat. So what are you gonna say about it?
Do you think these things actually taste different?
That's always I don't think so, because I think the Trix is the same way. It's actually just like.
But I swear the green has a bit of an apple taste, but none of the other ones taste like anything special.
No, you're right. The green one does have an apple taste.
I
Let me
think
try
they-
the other ones on their own.
I think they do actually taste
What's
like.
blue supposed to be? Raspberry?
Yeah. They could be more sour.
Mm. They're not quite as sour as the Sour Patch ones.
I mean, at this point, if you're feeding this to your children, you might as well give them dog food.
It reminds me of your Andy. Which episode was that? Your Andy skit, like where Andy's making his breakfast in the morning. The
Can't
Child's
be
Play
a Bride
movie.
of Chucky episode.
It could.
No.
Yeah. Yes, because we did one of the. Frankie did
Did Child's Play.
Child's Play, and we did Bride of Chucky.
That's right.
Or he did Child's Play 2. Which one did he do? I think
It was
Play
Child's
1.
Play 1. 'Cause
If you want to watch that episode, we'll put a link below.
it's an older episode. It's a little rough.
It's rough. I mean, all of our stuff is rough.
Jolly Rancher, but seriously, since nobody's buying that this is anything but sugar candy, at least make it more sour.
Yeah, it needs a little bit more sourness. I don't hate it.
No, it reminds me of a Trix.
Well, yeah, it's like Trix with a little bit more sour.
Yeah, not bad, not great. All probably going to give me multicolored diarrhea. So, what have we been up to?
So much that I can't even remember anything.
We went to the Extreme Fest and that was pretty cool. We'll probably have like a more in-depth review.
Yeah, we
of
need
that.
to. There was a couple really good standouts, especially in the features.
Yeah, and it's really a shame because like
There wasn't enough people there.
there were so many good films I saw this year that hardly anybody got a chance to see because so many really good things make it into these festivals that do not make it to the big screen.
No.
So if you get
and barely get a blimp on like video on demand anymore.
and I understand too, like those festivals seem kind of overwhelming, and if you don't have a lot of patience for film, it could be a little rough. You're not everything you're going to see there is going to be something you're going to like.
But is it in the theater anymore anyway?
Yeah, but at least you can get some exposure to things that aren't total fucking crap, like some of the shit we've seen very recently.
Turning?
Turning, The Grudge.
No, the turding.
And Fantasy Island, and that'll be before or after this.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We'll do a review. I mean, we'll just watch the video. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
But we'll get a better microphone setup for these kind of things. I could probably use this one. I just had to put it somewhere better. So
we just got back from a movie, so
yeah. So we just threw this together real fast, like everything we do. Anyways, things that are in the works right now, projects we have coming up. We have one really big project we're working on right now, just in the very early stages of, and I'm super excited for this project. Whereas season 3, which is ongoing, it's getting close to the end. I think there's 3 episodes left, and
is that right?
Yeah, episode 5 just posted, so there's 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you're right.
If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend checking out episode 7, even if you haven't seen the other episodes.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter.
Because it's just for the music. Just to watch that for the music and the visuals. That one's just like an entire music video, so you can check that one out even if you haven't seen the rest of the show.
Mm-hmm.
But and then after all 8 of those are up, we're going to post the entire thing together with an extra special ending bit that's not with the rest of them, and that'll be the Trash Peaks movie. And so you'll be able to watch it in its entirety from start to finish. If you're some kind of insane mad person and that's something you'd like to do, that'll be coming shortly after the last episode is up. But next season, which is season 4, will be again its own thing. After I got done with season 2, I didn't want the seasons to connect anymore, so like you didn't have to go back and watch our old shitty episodes if you didn't want to.
I mean, we'll have some of the same staple characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everything, and it'll still be
like you'll still have
similar,
Frankie and Baboon and all the cast of weirdos that we've made.
But they will be a standalone.
Yes, you won't have to have seen anything else once again. And this is actually kind of like a movie we're making, which is divided into 3 parts. So it'll be 3 episodes online, and but the full version we're going to try to submit to festivals if it turns out anything that we're proud of, which there's 50-50 chance of that. But so if we like it, we'll send it to places, and that version will be the full and complete version with scenes that are not available online. So I'm going to be a little bastard about things, and until
we'll eventually post it, but after it's gone to
after the festival run, and then I'll upload the whole thing online for free because I don't want to charge you guys for this. But I'm very excited about it, and it's going to be a parody of haunted house films. The first part being a parody of old black and white haunted house films. The second part being a parody of
70s and 80s.
And then third part being a parody of modern haunted house movies. And so I think that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work. We're not going to be using any stock this time. We're going to be making everything. So yeah, it's going to be very difficult. So no guarantees on when that's going to come out. Probably towards the end of the year.
Sometime in 2021, probably. Maybe 2020. Depending on how quickly it gets done.
I was just weirded out by my hat because the camera's just like right there and I can see this little thing.
Oh, I see.
And I thought there was something dangling here because it just looked like, anyways.
Earlier I thought there was something on my shirt because of the,
And then of course there'll be some more musical projects throughout the year.
Probably some more shorts.
We very much plan on doing the H.P. Lovecraft Under the Gun Festival again this year.
We submitted Unicorn God to a few festivals. Mm-hmm. We'll see if anything comes of that.
I don't know if that's anything.
That's a rough 72-hour project. So, but we thought it turned out really cute.
That's just the thing is like with that kind of thing is like.
We have the problem with them labeling us music videos, and they're like, well, that's not a short, but it is. And the music,
yeah, I know,
but whatever.
I don't want to argue stupid bullshit. People can have their opinions on whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna make my shit the way I'm gonna make it. And they can like it or they can not. But Unicorn got to be really proud of, and we did send that to a few festivals.
I don't know if anything will come of it. But...
Yeah, it's really hard to tell because I mean it's definitely more comedy than anything.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to categorize it. Exactly, and it's not quite horror, but it is in the vein of.
I mean, there's like blood in it, I guess, and
it's very HP.
Yeah, it has dark message and madness and weirdness. So yeah, who knows? I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much
No.
for that because, again.
Speaking of shorts, we still need to post She, which we've been talking about forever.
Yeah, the one that didn't make it into anything.
It's still fun. I mean, check it out if we ever post it.
Yeah, if ever.
It's mostly for the music. The music is really good.
I guess.
No, it is. Don't listen.
What else have we been doing? Things have been crazy. Hollywood Theater has had an onslaught of awesome stuff lately, and it's just so much. It's been a blur, and that doesn't seem like it's going to
September.
stop anytime soon. The programming has really just been knocked out of the park lately. If you live in the area,
Yes.
highly recommend getting a
If
membership.
you like movies at all, like any movies, like there's just so many classics they played.
Mhm. And they have cheap beer and pizza.
Yeah.
So.
And if you become a member, things are like free or cheaper or etc.
Yeah, you can, depending on your membership level at the Hollywood Theater, you can get free movie tickets to pretty much everything in the
Yeah.
show. Obviously, their first run things I think cost a little bit extra,
Yeah, because
and then like some special events, like if there's guest speakers and things like that, then that'll cost probably a little bit.
but
more.
then those things sell out sometimes before it goes to the public, and if you're a member,
Mhm. If you're a member, you get first dibs on tickets to special events, and they do sell out a lot of times before they even get to the general public. So, if you're in the area and you
Yeah.
like movies, go check it out.
Also, if you're in the area and you happen to go to the Hollywood a lot, you should join our meetup group. We might have a link maybe for that if you're interested.
One last thing about other projects we're working on. We're also working on a side project that I was going to kind of keep under wraps, but now I don't care.
Oh, are we gonna go
Yeah,
ahead and
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about that? Okay.
We're working on a new YouTube channel. It's very early stages right now. We got to practice and work on a lot of things. And it's kind of this weird blend of reality and fiction. We're going to be playing mostly fictionalized versions of ourselves, but some of the things we talk about are just things that we actually have experienced or we actually do day to day.
Yeah.
So it's going to be this weird combination of things, and we'll never exactly tell you for sure what's true and what's not. And that's going to be this kind of, it's going to be fun because I am a collector of things. I've got I'm not a huge plushie collection, but I got a pretty good plushie collection.
Great.
And then we have a lot of other horror collectibles, pops, and all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of like also a way where we kind of talk about that kind of stuff and then also kind of review it. But it'll also be this kind of weird, bizarre, funny show as well. So like I said, weird combination of fact and fiction, and
it's not for kids.
it's not for kids. But we'll let you know more about that when we have something a little bit more substantial.
Yeah.
Certain people already know about it.
We
but
might be doing a review for Sonic, so that might be one of our big.
Yeah. If you want to see our Sonic the Hedgehog review that we're gonna do, let us know in the comments, and I'll make sure I get you guys the link for that video when it's up. Because so. But if nobody's interested, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
Or if you follow us on any of our socials, we'll probably tweet or
Yeah, we'll probably post
Insta
it on
or
our socials.
whatever.
So one way or the other, if you follow us on places.
And thank you for following us if you
absolutely. And thanks for our commenters and stuff. We really do appreciate comments. That means a lot to us. Like the fact that anybody watches what we do, that anybody gives a shit about it besides us, that's really nice to hear.
Yeah. Also, I have a few makeup video ideas coming up soon. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh, the next cocktail I've decided is going to be American Mary for Feminist March.
It's a pretty good movie. If you haven't seen American Mary, check that out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an indie film, but it's got it's by the Soska sisters. It's probably their most well-known work, I would say.
Besides their first one, probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people have seen the See No Evil 2.
Yeah, that's
A lot of
true.
people have seen that, and
We need to see Rabbids.
they have a new remake of the movie Rabid, They also had that show Elevator. That was pretty good too.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix or something now. That's really fun. If you like watching people going through like a haunted house type thing and
trying to
make
get money. Yeah.
And they don't pick people that are like us
No.
that are pros going through.
No, they picked us. We just go through. I mean, I would jump at things, but I wouldn't run away screaming.
They
that
choose people
often.
that are like big scaredy cats, and it's a lot of fun. And the Soska sisters like taunt them the whole time. It's hilarious.
Mhm.
So definitely check that out.
Yeah, check that out. That was pretty good.
Is there anything else to talk about?
I don't think so right
I
now.
mean, I don't know.
We'll have a lot of more movie reviews up soon.
Yeah, we're trying to do one every time we go to a movie, since we go to movies all the time anyways.
We're gonna get to see an early screening of The Invisible Man, so we'll have a review for that soon. But as always, we appreciate you all watching, liking and subscribing and all that jazz. That does mean a lot to us.
Yeah,
And,
it really does.
And we have a lot of cool stuff in the works, so we hope you continue to watch, and I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for watching.